three triads, okay, three ways in which I classify karma. First is, I would like to keep it very simple. Our regular life, we have money karma, we have health karma, we have relationship karma. Okay, these three categories, and more or less, all life is taken care of. Yes or no? Money karma, relationship karma, health karma. By and large, everything will fall under these three categories. Okay, so there is a simple way, and some of you could be kind of surprised by this classification if you haven't heard it before. But it is a very, very beautiful way to classify. Nobody told us, everybody told us life comes from karma, but nobody told us that there is definite health karma, or there is definite relationship karma, or there is definite money karma. And we are going to learn a meditation or a technique later today, which is going to address all three of these, or any of these, whichever you want to address through that same generic techniques. So when somebody has a money problem, they have money karma. They do not necessarily have relationship karma. And if they have, so they have poor money causes leading to poor money effects. That's what it means. That's what money karma is. No? Or poor health causes leading to poor health effects. These health causes could be from a past life or the current life. No? Or poor relationship causes leading to poor relationship effects. Again, these causes could be from past life or current life. So the simplest way to classify is money karma, health karma, relationship karma. Which one I have? Maybe I have two of those, maybe I have three of those. All of us have all three of those, no doubt, but in varying proportions. Maybe one of the three is not so pressing and the other two are more pressing, or maybe two are not so pressing and one of them is deeply pressing. And if you are extraordinarily fortunate, then all three of them are there, but in very mild proportions, but then that is reserved only for maybe 0.5% of the people that I have come across. Otherwise 99 or 99 plus percentage of people have at least one of the three categories, which is deeply pressing, and which is not bad news actually, which you will understand, that why it is not necessarily bad news. So this is the simplest way one can define or classify karma and move on. Bad money causes leading to bad money effects, bad relationship causes leading to bad relationship effects, bad health causes leading to bad health effects. Second, another way in which one can classify karma is, this is a little technical, personal karma, ancestral karma, and collective karma. This is the second triad. Okay, a triad, T-R-I-A-D. A triad is a set of three, right? So this is the second triad: personal karma, ancestral karma, and collective karma. Now what does this mean? Personal karma is what we typically call karma. Okay, what Jainism and even Buddhism for that matter have done very deep fundamental work in the area of karma, in the classifications of karma, in the detailing, in the science is very, very nuanced, in Jainism and Buddhism around karma. So and all the entire rhetoric is around this personal karma, what we have ourselves done in our past lives, which is causing us to reap these results in the current life, or what we have done earlier on in this lifetime, which is getting us to reap the results right away. So this is personal karma, as simple as that. Ancestral karma makes it more interesting. What is this? All of you have, in your home you must have either performed or seen somebody performing this worship to the Kula Devi, right? What is Kula Devi? The Devi of Kul, the Devi of your lineage, the goddess of your lineage. Like for example, our Kula Devi is Ma Bhavani. So she is the Devi of our lineage. She is the goddess of our ancestry. and she is the one who can heal our ancestral karma. So it is either around in both the Chaitra Navratris and the regular Navratri that you could be worshipping the Kuladevi, or regardless of what. That is what the ancestral karma is about, and there is some or the other custom around it. But then see, this is very interesting. It is not what I alone have done which affects my life. Okay, even the thoughts and the feelings and the deeds of my ancestors affects me. And who are these ancestors? I have one set of ancestors from my mother's side, and I would have another set of ancestors, each of us, from the father's side, right? This is the lineage that is directly affecting me profoundly. But besides this, I have had a different set of ancestors in all the lives that I have had, many of which could also be common, knowing that each of us has had like umpteen number of lifetimes. And we also have ancestry from the other planets that we have also lived on at times. Some of us are here on for the time being. We haven't been on Earth for long enough, but we have been on in the Andromeda galaxy, or on the Pleiades, or we were at the Atlantis time, or in the Lemuria, and there's so many places where we can be in the universe. So we have ancestry from everywhere, and all of that, how does it sustain in us? It sustains in us through our DNA, and then you might wonder that our DNA has come through our parents, but then to make the technicality around this simple for you, every time the soul continues, because the soul can't be reborn, the soul just continues. Okay, there's one more thing which just continues, which is never reborn. The only thing that is reborn is the human body. Okay, there is one more thing which is called the psyche, or which is the subtle body, or the astral body, which also continues, never reborn. It is always there in the ether, waiting for the next body. The moment the next body is taken, the soul, along with the subtle body, just latches on to this new body. So the continuity happens through the astral body. The soul, by definition, cannot have karma. It is the astral body which is the karmic reservoir, which continues, and then it latches on into so the whole ancestral karmic history is there within the subtle body, which continues, from lifetime to lifetime. And then there is this third karma, which is also a very interesting karma. It is called collective karma. What is collective karma? My karma, say for example, as an Indian, okay, say India is facing threat from China on the border, and I, as an Indian, am not doing anything about it, which could be something as simple as, say, boycotting a Chinese good. So as a group, if we don't do something about our group, or if we do something incorrect around our group, we will gather collective karma. So if Indians get overwhelmed by the Chinese, then it was the collective karma of all Indians. It had nothing to do with your personal karma alone or your ancestral karma. It is your collective karma, your errors of omission or commission, things which you didn't do or things which you did, the right things which you didn't do and the wrong things which you did, all of them gather up as a part of collective karma. So this collective karma also manifests correctly, as Tejaswini has put it, as natural calamities. We don't take care of planet Earth. Planet Earth is, by the definition of karma itself, in order to restore balance, planet Earth is going to throw up all kinds of challenges in the form of, say, melting glaciers, or the ozone layer getting depleted, and each of us feeling warmer or hotter in the summers. So all kinds of issues, so there is collective karma. So there is personal karma, ancestral karma, and collective karma. The personal karma resides in our personal unconscious. The ancestral karma resides in the collective unconscious, you know, and the collective karma resides in the global unconscious. So but then that is one step technical, but for students of psychology it makes a lot of sense. If you read Carl Jung or Sigmund Freud, you will understand how the Indian karmic theory and the psychology, you know, they match. So the second way of classifying, besides the first, which was money, health and relationships, is personal karma, ancestral karma and collective karma, you know. And the personal karma in itself, you know, carries the karma that I could pick on from others. For example, you may be wonderful, but you meet somebody who is low vibration, and the person is either into too much bitching about, or too much gossip, or too addicted to something. You know, you also start becoming like that person, very restless. You also start feeling restlessness. So that is the karma that we pick up from others. So karma is far more complex than just my actions, you know. Though all these other karma has also some connection with my actions, and that's why the larger category is that of personal karma.